Hi, welcome to Keeping It Real with Steph and Kev. I'm Steph.
And I'm Kev, and we're keeping it real, as always.
As always.
I am so excited. I'm just bursting at the seams, all right? This is show number, I don't even know what show it is.
I don't know either.
It's been 2 years since our last Keeping It Real show.
2.5 years, Kev.
2.5 years.
Does anyone see this gray hair?
There's a little bit of gray.
I see a few.
I'm using some Rogaine now, too, if you guys can tell.
We're so old.
But,
no, not really.
Hey, this is awesome. I mean, we're back. We're keeping it real. You know, we've been being the change, you know, trying to change the world one person at a time for the last 2 years.
Right, and we wanted to come back.
Yes.
Because we wanted to come back to the people who've given us so much at the University of Michigan, and we want to try to inspire each and every one of you to take action and to take your lives into your own hands. Because as we've learned throughout our past years post-grad, there's a lot of things we wish we would have known prior to graduating that may have changed our lives a little more quickly.
No, that's right. And I mean, I think we wish that we would have been following our hearts from the very start.
Exactly.
And not been influenced by other people in our lives, and trying to live their dreams or even going towards the money per se. But it's been Didn't
you do the shake, shake, shake?
Shake your money maker. Yeah. But no, I mean, for myself personally, what I've been doing, motivational speaking, I've been doing a lot of hip hop music making, video making, just trying to inspire people, trying to connect with the youth, and really not asking myself what it is I wanted to do, but who it is that I want to be for this planet and for my community.
Right.
And that's what I've been doing, being who I want to be. .com.
And that was .com, and that was one of our quotes. Our main premise for the show was actually a quote by who was it?
Bishop. That if he would have made the change first himself, then maybe he would have bettered his family, bettered his country, bettered the world. Right.
Originally, he started off with the world, then went to his country, then went to his family, and finally realized if he had started with himself, he would have gotten a lot further.
So, Steph, it's been about 2 years or more.
Right.
And so, I mean, what have you been up to? I mean, I haven't talked to you in a minute. You know what I'm saying?
We haven't talked at all in the past 2.5 years. Well, basically, I have had 4 different careers in the past 2.5 years since graduating college. I moved across the country 3 times. And finally, I'm doing exactly what I always knew that I wanted to do. So, Step It Up with Steph is all about motivating you to step it up in your daily lives, physically and mentally. So, incorporating workouts into your daily life and incorporating positive affirmations so that you have a confident mind and feel good about yourself.
Right, man. And I think just pursuing your dreams, more or less. And for myself personally, I was kind of already kind of late in the game that I found out what it is that made me come alive my senior year, halfway through this, halfway through the year. But now it's like I'm taking steps every day, baby steps, to get to my ultimate dream. I'm not doing it full time yet. I'm not getting paid for it full time yet, but it's something that just makes me come alive.
Right,
and I'm
exactly.
Following that and being real, keeping it real, because I mean, shoot, we had 20 confirmed guests tonight. They all said confirmed on Facebook.
Gosh.
There's not that many here.
Yes, so that just shows you.
If you're going to come, all right, I mean, then click
Don't
confirm.
lie to us, tell us the truth.
But if it's not, maybe attending at the minimum.
Right, exactly. So today what we're going to do, we do have 3 amazing guests. We want, very special, and we want to touch on jobs. What else do we want to touch on?
We got health.
Our health.
Confidence
in yourself,
about your relationships,
and
that's key.
Balance,
it's huge too.
Yes, so coming up first, we have Steven, who's a graphic designer, a dad, and also a cycling enthusiast.
Advocate, Berkeley graduate. So
we're excited to have him on. Stay tuned, we'll be right back.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Billy Holber, and you have just been...
Billy?
Hi, Penny?
That's right.
What are you doing?
Just staying in style with Lady Gaga's new line. You like it?
Hello?
Don, where are you? Why aren't you watching your children? What are you doing?
Kate, chill out. I'm out with the boys watching E-Buzz.
No. It is my night to watch E-Buzz. What are you doing?
Look, I'm watching E-Buzz. I gotta watch E-Buzz. It's my night.
Don, you can watch E-Buzz on the blog. It is my turn to watch it. You go find your children right now.
Ugh, there's 8 of them. Why don't you find a few?
Go find your children. I'm watching E-Buzz.
Fine. Oh, you're such a...
And this year's Wolvie for the best show goes to You Say Maize, I Say Blue.
Woo!
Now, I'm real proud of y'all. I'm gonna let you finish. Just saying, E-Buzz has the best show on Wolf TV.
Welcome back to Keeping It Real with Steph and Kev. I'm Steph.
And I'm Kev. We're keeping it real, and we're not focusing on this stuff, guys. We're focused on our passions and our dreams, all right? So let's just get that out there.
No wallets, no money
That's
now.
right.
We're going to fast forward a little bit and talk about, so what happens when you find...
You got to fast forward. Okay, all right, go ahead, Steph. Sorry.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
So what happens when you do find your passions and you have these amazing relationships in your life? How do you balance these? So
I mean, everything's going good, right?
Exactly.
Right.
Everything's going great, but how do we balance them? Stephen is here with us. He's a graphic designer, a father of
16
children.
16 children.
And a husband, a father, and a cycling advocate? Advocate.
All right.
Tell us a little bit about how you balance all this.
Not terribly effectively. But it is not something that you can be in part way for any period of time, and this has been a great lesson to me. And I found that finding myself has really been about giving myself, and it's not a sacrifice. It's really finding some authenticity. I like the name of your show, Getting It Real, and taking the passion and turning it into something that's solid, stable, and steady is a remarkable feat. And I'm working on that earnestly. I'm learning from an extraordinary partner and making small strides along the way. And
I think something for myself personally has been that, that I've come on fire like for life, and just like, all of my goals and all these huge dreams that I'm trying to pursue. But at the same time, for as much as I'm giving, I have to remember that I need to receive too. And it's hard sometimes because you want to, like, the more you give, that like you just want to give your heart to everybody. But I mean, like, to be able to receive, I think that's a huge part of relationships as well.
Absolutely, and you can't sustain it. I mean, if you're not caring, if I'm not caring for myself, I can't care for others. And kids need you to be there. And there are times where you just have to make sure that you're getting the time to eat and sleep and even take a break. But the beauty of doing that is that even when you take a break, it's for the benefit of others. And so even at rest, even while sleeping, you can actually be, in some unconscious way, really working for others.
Recharge your batteries.
Recharge. It's inspiring.
Yeah.
I mean, it becomes something virtuous, actually, even if it's just a break.
Right. And I think just to be that example of balance. I mean, we've like talked about that in like our other show, Live Each Day Is Your Last. Like, like you're trying to, be present, be in the moment, but at the same time we're also trying to
got one foot
plan
here,
for our
one foot
future,
there, yeah.
learn from the past. I think it's critical. I mean, to have that balance. I mean, if you don't, then you're gonna burn out too quickly. But no, I mean it's inspiring. I mean, you have 16 children, and you still seem to have that zest about yourself, and that passion.
Well, I have great instruction and a partner that's just quite extraordinary, and she's done this for many years, and brought in all these kids and to a large family, and allowed me to blend in with mine. And
no, just having the support. Steph's been a support to me. Like I mean, just as us being friends here, all right. And you say she just a friend, and you say she just.
I am.
But no, I mean, you support me and like all that I do, even though maybe you're not that fully on fire for it. But then I try to do this.
It's your passion.
Exactly.
So I'm supporting you.
Right.
Yeah.
And in terms of any type of relationship, you have to have that.
Exactly.
It's got to be that.
You have to have that support system and the people to share with you when you succeed, and also just
Celebrate.
to be with you during the day-to-day ins and outs of ups and downs.
Well, Stephen, thank you so much for coming on our show tonight.
Thank you. I have a quick question.
Please go on.
If you had one piece of advice to give to college students right now that you wish you had known perhaps in college, what would you say to them? Is it hard to pick just one thing?
It is hard to pick just one thing.
Okay.
I would have to say it takes a certain courage to believe in yourself.
Right.
It takes a lot of courage, and there's a lot of reason to doubt that. There's such a long history of doubt and misgivings. But follow your heart and don't be afraid to give it, and in that way, instead of living from just peak to peak experience, really embrace the in-betweens, and that way it's an opportunity to grow into a whole new field of being.
Yeah, that's excellent. And that's actually a perfect segue into the next topic we're going to talk about, which is the importance of confidence in yourself and why we need this to then go on and pursue our passions, live our lives, not going to a job, but rather living our lives as our passions.
Sure.
So coming up next, who do we have up next?
We have with us Josh, and he is an entrepreneur / musician, and he's